Discovery learning has been on the educational forefront since the early 1940s. Jerome Bruner expanded on that concept that people are better able to remember new information when they are able to connect it to something that they already know. What is discovery learning? Well, research has shown that people learn best when they are actively involved in the learning process. Discovery learning has been proven to appeal to all types of learners, accelerating knowledge and skill acquisition and ensuring long-term retention. Students can use this in the classroom along as in the workplace, allowing us to discover our own solutions to our own problems. That's a great way for students to build their retention. Allowing them to retain information longer is allowing them to discover their own information in their own way with very limited guidance from the instructor. Three advantages of discovery learning that I have found is encourages active engagement, promotes motivation, and it's a tailored learning experience. The more a child is hands-on, the more that they are going to be actively involved in their own learning process, gives them the motivation and the drive to retain their information better. And it's also a tailored learning experience in the way that a student gets to learn in their own way and at their own pace. Discovery learning incorporates three key ideas: problem solving, which guides and motivates learners to find solutions by pulling together information and generalizing knowledge; learners management, that allows participants working alone or in small groups to learn in their own ways at their own pace; and integrating and connecting, that encourages integration of new knowledge into the learner's existing knowledge base and clearly connect to the real world. Discovery learning theorists are Bruner, who stated that learning is an active process; Dewey, who became one of the most famous proponents of hands-on learning or experiential education; Piaget, who stated that learning occurs as a result of experience with the objects themselves and how they are acted upon. And he also emphasizes self-initiated discovery; and Vygotsky, who believes that young children are curious and actively involved in their own learning and the discovery and development of new understandings. One of the resources I have used for this project for Discovery Learning is discoveryeducation.com. There are a multitude of resources on this website, including free lesson plans, which maybe help to guide a lesson plan that you're creating. And it also offers resources for teachers, parents, and the students to use.
1, 2, 3, launch! Whoa! 2, 3, go! Whoa! Go! Whoa! And 1, 2, 3, launch! Whoa! Yee-hoo! There it is!
Making music is all about being hands-on and actively involved in the process. Students who learn to play the pianos, they cannot be passive about it. If they really want to learn, they actually have to learn how to put their hands on the keys, how to memorize where the keys are, and be able to sit down and play those by memory. And that takes motivation, it takes drive, it takes persistence, and it takes practice. And they have to learn to be hands-on and be willing to develop an understanding by discovering how to play the piano on their own. I'm really excited about getting to implement discovery learning into my teaching one day. To teach a child that it is okay to be a little silly from time to time in order to enhance their learning experience will be a joy for me. As we have seen, discovery learning is all about being actively involved. I can remember from my own experience when we had hands-on projects, I retained the information so much better and easier than what I did when I was just made to write notes from a lecture. Allowing a child to discover information on their own with limited guidance from the teacher is a surefire way to enhance their memory. Allowing a child to discover information on their own with limited guidance from the teacher is a surefire way to enhance their memory.